key things I think our audience would like to know, and of course, AI ML is a buzzword. There's a lot of artificial intelligence all across. There's a lot of machine learning all across. With MySQL HeatWave also, we are hearing that there is artificial intelligence and machine learning. So everyone is curious to know what is this AI ML angle in MySQL HeatWave, and how does it help an organization or an application owner who is running his applications on MySQL today. How does this help him? If you could just help us with that.
Sure, that's a excellent question, and I would love to answer that in different ways. Yes, you are absolutely right with ChatGPT and with all those technologies. Everybody's thinking that I'm using AI ML on a day-to-day life, right? But the unique thing, if you see, if I'm not a programmer, if I'm a business development manager and I need to build a business plan, I go to ChatGPT and understand. If I need to do some research, I go to ChatGPT, I understand. So even if I'm not a ML programmer, if I don't understand AI and ML, I'm still using it. The great thing what Oracle did many years back is that they have been saying that, look, if you have expertise within the organization on machine learning in AI, that's great. You run the algorithms, you build the algorithms, you have a humongous amount of data, all the things you do. But what happens if you don't know, or if you don't have those skills within the organization, mathematics, statistics, ML, all those things, then what happens? So the way I'm using ChatGPT today, without knowledge of ML and this one, Oracle has done this for their customer many years back.
Right.
So what they have done, they started incorporating the AI ML in a lot of their softwares. So if you look at something like analytics cloud, you have something called as a narrative reporting, right? Today you name it, you see their flagship product, Autonomous Database. The entire working of internals of Autonomous Database is based on the AI and ML.
Right.
With HeatWave and MySQL, they got now AI ML within this. So what Oracle is doing, Oracle understand their enterprise customers very well, right? And they realize that it is not easy for a lot of traditional brick-mortar enterprise customers to build a very large skill pool of AI and ML. It may happen, but today they may not have, but that doesn't mean that they can't use it, right? So number one, they started utilizing all this thing with their flagship products, number one. But we have to remember one thing, HeatWave is not meant for giving you the AI ML out of box. That's not focus of HeatWave. HeatWave's focus purely is how to improve the performance of your queries, infrastructure and all that. But it doesn't stop over there. It can go beyond. So I'll give an example. When I use MySQL HeatWave, right, I can actually feed the data into my, if I have an in-house AI ML platform, it can feed the data into this. It can feed that data into the models, leave it to models to calculate and all those things, so it can do this. So there's a very smooth integration between MySQL HeatWave, whatever they are capturing, querying, and this one, you can push it to the downstream AI ML application and it can process it further, which is one way to do this. Second thing is that, so this is one part, which is pushing and using it. But HeatWave uses AI and ML extensively itself.
Right.
So for example, the entire query tuning engine, how the HeatWave works, entirely depends on ML. Entirely depends on the AI, right? It keeps on, without bothering you, it keeps on working on its own models and keep on fine-tuning the queries and keep on improving the performance. It has a lot of ML and AI based diagnostic tools, right? In terms of security, which I just explained a couple of minutes back, security purpose. But it can diagnose in terms of your data uploads, what the speed is happening, in terms of data processing, how the speed is happening, what is the speed, where it can improve it. So there's an engine of AI ML which continuously runs within your HeatWave, which keeps on improving itself. It's like I won't call it as a self-healing, it goes beyond that. It's self-improving, right? It's like a athlete who has a coach, right? But that coach is not going to be with him for 24/7. So that coach has given him the daily routine, and the athlete just rigorously follows that routine and keeps on training himself. That's what HeatWave does. Oracle has pushed in that technology, AI, ML. It keeps on getting the data. It keeps on analyzing the incoming of data. It keeps on improving its own AI, ML internal models, and it keeps on giving into this. So on one side, it can push your data. It can integrate with your in-house AI, ML data engine. What do you have? And at the same time, internally within the box, it can actually use for everything. The heart of HeatWave is based on AI/ML. It's as simple as that. But as I said, that's Oracle's philosophy, and I'm very happy that Oracle is now extending that philosophy from 2020 onwards on MySQL HeatWave also. Oracle, I would say 12C onwards, 19C onwards, they have been putting a lot of work on ML. Autonomous data has some massive features of AI/ML. I'm very happy with this acquired product, GBU, what they have, MySQL HeatWave. They are pushing into this. So customer get that kind of technology. So the point is that even if I don't have a great team with me for my own AI ML, I can start using my AI ML models. I can, with Oracle Cloud and with MySQL and HeatWave. They made it as a integral part of the MySQL HeatWave. That's not how it works.
Excellent answer, Shrikant. I've heard multiple times, multiple technologies coming up, and everyone has something to do with AI ML. That's almost like a point across all kinds of technologies, their benefits. This is, one of the few times where we have actually come to know with your explanation as to how MySQL and the AI ML can help the actual business user, can help enhance performance of applications and so on.